I'm Ahmed and today we're making beef udon noodles. Now one of my guilty pleasures is consuming a large platter of these beef udon noodles from my local Spring Rolls restaurant. Now unfortunately that restaurant closed down and moved, and I've been craving these beef udon noodles, so I decided to make this myself. Now if you're going to have carbs, you may as well have these delicious stick to your ribs udon noodles. They are smothered in a sticky sauce and have some beef and veggies tossed in. This is really a guilty pleasure you're going to love. Before I go any further with this recipe, do make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. I upload new videos every week, and also do ring that bell, YouTube's new bell icon. That will notify you every time I upload a new video. Now let's get cooking. I'm going to start with the broccoli. I'm going to use half this crown. This is roughly about 2 cups. And instead of just cutting it or tugging at the florets, I'm going to cut them off and cut them horizontally. Now this cut surface is going to be perfect and flat to get a nice char later. I'm just going to blanch these first in some boiling water. Now many people eat broccoli raw, so you can skip this step if you like. Allow this to drain completely. Next, I'm going to work on the beef. I have a pound of sirloin here, that's about 500 grams, and I'm just going to cut this as thinly as possible using a sharp knife. Now, if you like, you can semi-freeze your meat, and that's going to enable you to cut this very thinly. I've hit some silver skin here, so I'm just going to remove it as it's going to be chewy. I'm going to marinate the meat now with 2 tablespoons of dark soya sauce, 2 tablespoons of Shaoxing Wine. If you don't have Shaoxing Wine, you can substitute sherry, or you can leave this out completely. Just add about a half teaspoon of sugar for a little bit of sweetness. I'm also adding 2 tablespoons of Ching Miang Vinegar. Now this is known as black vinegar. You can substitute any other vinegar instead. Next, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Now this is the secret ingredient that most restaurants use to tenderize their meat. It literally fizzes on contact with the vinegar. And finally, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, and I'm going to mix everything well together. The cornstarch is going to absorb all of the liquid, and it's going to help everything stick to the meat. Leave this aside for about 30 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to heat up my pan, and using the tiniest bit of oil, I'm going to start to get some char on my broccoli. Place these down on the side where you cut them horizontally and allow them to absorb all of that heat. Once you have some nice color and char, I'm going to flip these over. I'm going to work on these in batches and keep them aside. I'm also going to grill some veg, just adding a tiny bit of oil. I'm going to saute about 6 to 7 spring onions, and I've got half a cup here of diced green pepper and half a cup of carrots. You can add any vegetables of your choice. I'm going to do the exact same thing with my beef, add a tiny bit of oil and allow it to caramelize on one side before flipping it over. Because this beef is sliced so thinly and it has been tenderized, it really doesn't need a long time to cook at all. Finally, I'm going to get that luscious gravy together. Heat up some oil and add 1 tablespoon of spring onion bulbs and 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. Allow the garlic to change color and add 2 cups of beef stock. I'm also going to add 2 tablespoons of dark soya, 2 tablespoons of Shaoxing Wine. Again, you can substitute that for sherry, or you can leave it out, just add a little bit of sugar instead. Mix this well and taste for salt. I have about 2 teaspoons here of a cornstarch slurry. This is literally just cornstarch mixed in water. Add as much as you need to thicken the gravy. And then I'm going to slide in the beef. I'm going to allow the beef just to cook for a few minutes. Followed by the broccoli. The spring onions, the green peppers, and carrots. I'm just going to take everything out and leave it aside. And allow everything to coat the udon noodles. I like to serve this garnished with some spring onions and fresh cracked pepper. Thank you so much for joining me on Cravings Food Adventures. I really hope you enjoyed this delicious recipe for beef udon noodles. This is going to be a family favorite, I promise you. Do make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. I upload new videos every week. Also share my channel and my videos with your family and friends. I hope to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so I hope that you can help me get there. And ring the bell, that's YouTube's new bell icon. It will notify you every time I've uploaded a new video. And also, follow me on all of my social channels. That's where all of the behind the scenes footage is uploaded. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and even Snapchat. Till I see you next time, happy eating and take care. Bye.